All right, welcome in. We are live here on Philadelphia Eagles Now by Chat Sports. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, no matter where you are or how you're watching. Greatly appreciate all of your support of Philadelphia Eagles Now. We're going to be live discussing all of the latest happenings around the 10-1 Philadelphia Eagles, and we'll even look ahead like all good businesses do, because right now the Eagles a very well-run business, and take a look at some 2023 NFL draft prospects, because yes, the Eagles have their eyes on the playoffs and potentially chasing a Super Bowl, but also 2 first-round picks in the 2023 NFL Draft, so we'll look at some upcoming potential prospects that they can target. On top of that, a Titans preview, big game coming up on Sunday. We'll be doing a watch party for that, and some very interesting news around Malcolm Jenkins and a tweet that he had to send out today, because are the New Orleans Saints not letting him sign with the Philadelphia Eagles? We're unpacking all of that. First, though, a lot of people getting that notification, starting to pile into our live show. So I do want to start off with this. I took a look at the numbers. I took a look at the analytics, and I saw that people were tuned into Eagles Now from all across the world, not just in America, every pocket of the world. So we're live from our Chat Sports studios in Dallas, Texas. My first question for all of you: where are you? Eagles Now family, show up, show out, get that comment section popping, and we'll be sure to give you some shout-outs. I know my guy Elijah Stovall, he's tuned in from Tennessee. Producer Trace Gerard is from Texas, but almost Oklahoma. Shan Bright is also in the comment section. These injuries are hurting us somewhat. We'll talk about the injury report coming up around the corner. Philly for life, tuned in from Philly. Joseph Krager, Raleigh, North Carolina. Michael Moody is also in the city of brotherly love. For those of you not familiar, I did grow up in Westchester, right outside of Philadelphia, then went to Temple University in Philadelphia. So that city very close, near, and dear to my heart. Continue to let us know where you're tuned in from. It's very valuable for us to see where you're at. Nick Stone also watching Philadelphia Eagles Now. He is in Chicago specifically, Curtis Sharp, Virginia. Tyrone Williams, Hershey, Pennsylvania, the home of Christian Pulisic. If you have USA advancing past the round of 16, let us know in the comment section here. That game the other day, really, really exciting against Iran. Chris Clement, Newcastle, Delaware. Raleigh, North Carolina from Cardarius. From Philly, live in Southport, North Carolina, from the homie Jennifer Lee. I do want to talk about one of our homies here, and it's a sponsor that a lot of you are familiar with, but some of you might be unfamiliar with. Philadelphia Eagles Now Live is sponsored by Fetch. If you head to chatsports.com/Fetch, you can see what I'm talking about. You make purchases, you rack up points, and by making a purchase and scanning your receipts, you get free gift cards. So today's show brought to you by Fetch, a super easy to use and free app that lets you earn rewards on literally anything that you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. All you have to do is just take a picture of that receipt, as easy as just taking a picture on your phone. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, you press the orange camera button and snap a photo of your receipt. Then all you have to do is hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a very simple process, as I said. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases. I know a lot of you, including me, shop a lot on Amazon because it's so easy and the delivery process is awesome, or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available that they have partnered with. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android, so use our link, chatsports.com/Fetch. And if you enter the promo code CHAT at your sign up, you get 5,000 points when you scan your first receipt. One more time, it's chatsports.com/Fetch. All you have to do, snap a picture of your receipts and get points back in the process. That then translates to free gift cards, which are very valuable this holiday season. Okay, big game coming up on Sunday as we get back to the football discussion here. Bird's going to be hosting the Tennessee Titans. I think this is one of the more difficult matchups that Philadelphia has on this schedule, and I'll explain why coming up around the corner. But does this spot worry you? I'm very fascinated by our live poll question right now because I posed a similar question. 58% said no, not worried, it's an Eagles dub. 42% said yes, though, and as we were getting ready for our live show, that number was 52-48. So now it's your opportunity to let us know in the comment section. Do the Tennessee Titans worry you? W for worried, F Tennessee for not. Let us know. Elijah, work at Brentwood, Tennessee. Internet is so bad that videos even buffer at 1440. That's never what you want. Nick Stone, W, I'm worried about Derrick Henry. Trapafornia, you're very cool. Thank you so much. You're even cooler. Jalen, F Tennessee. Philly for life, a little bit worried. Cool Rains, a little bit worried as well because of Derrick Henry. F Tennessee-ish because Elijah said that he lives in Tennessee. Brandon Ford, a little bit worried. I'm with you, Brandon. I think this game could be very, very difficult. Speaking of Brandon Ford, he breaks the Super Chat cherry and pops it here on our live edition of Philadelphia Eagles Now with that $2 donation. Who will be a bigger threat, Derrick Henry or Treylon Burks? Well, producer Trizzy Trace went to Arkansas. He might say Treylon Burks. His snaps have increased over the last couple of weeks. I loved him coming in to the NFL draft. Kind of compared him to a Deebo Samuel light, a guy who's a weapon and maybe not a prototypical wide receiver, but his rookie year hasn't gone according to plan. So Derrick Henry is a future Hall of Famer, a top 5, top 10 back of all time. Once again, he's having a great year. He's already run for more than 1,000 yards, Brandon, and he's receiving the football a lot more as a pass catcher, career high in passing receptions caught as well as receiving yards. So something to monitor in terms of his usage going into that game on Sunday. We do want to have you involved in our show today, so a couple of ways for you to do that. You can send in a donation or a super chat like our guy, Brandon Ford, or you can even use the hashtag Eagles. So a couple of ways for you to get involved, hashtag Eagles or super chat, because we love hearing from the great city of Philadelphia and all of our subscribers out there. Another donation coming in from Trapafornia ENT. What's the key to a win on Sunday? I will explain that further during our Titans preview because we are going to get to that among the 3 segments that we're breaking down on today's show. But the Titans defense, fascinating enough, very good, top 10 in points allowed per game. They are so good, so elite against the ground game, but one of the worst defenses against the pass. Now with this Eagles team, many times this year, we've seen them air it out a lot with Jalen Hurts because he's taken that next step as a passer. But they really like to run the football, and Hurts has played awesome the last 2 weeks running the football. So what will be the philosophy for Philadelphia? Are they going to try to chuck it to take advantage of that poor Titans secondary, or are they going to get stubborn and still try to run the football? Those are some of my keys, obviously stopping Derrick Henry, and if you get back Jordan Davis this upcoming Sunday as well, it's going to help that Eagles rushing defense. Speaking of that game, we will be live for it during our Eagles-Titans watch party. Our live coverage starts 30 minutes before kickoff. Not going to have the opportunity to stay live a lot after the game because I do have to pivot to another watch party, biggest game of the week, Niners-Dolphins. But we will be live starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for our Eagles-Titans watch party. We will be giving away a guitar. Why? Titans, Music City, a little bit of a theme that you'll see on Sunday as well as today. Because with that $5 super chat that came in, we're going to bring out a guitar for today. Now, on Sunday's watch party, I think we're actually going to have like a legitimate guitar. But for our super chat menu today, F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee. For a $10 super chat, might have to bring out the cowboy hat as well. $10 super chat today, we're going to spin the wheel. Couple of really good items on here, okay? We'll either ring the Liberty Bell, we'll do 10 push-ups, we'll do the Eagles chant, I will make an eagle noise rocking this foam head here, or if we land on red here, I will bring out the red workout band, and either myself or Trizzy will have to get a workout in during the show and increase our physical fitness. So all of those items on our Super Chat menu. Also $50 shotgun or freedom funnel as we always do. And if we get a $100 Super Chat, the moment you've all been waiting for since our last live show, an Abby and Trace beer bong race. They will square off to do a beer bong race to see who brings home all of the marbles. So if you're ready to talk birds and get our show underway, I want you to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. Really excited to break all of this down. Looking at the comment section here, Philly for Life has been with us from the start. So too is Nick Stone. Bird Gang 31, what's up, Chase? What up, Bird Gang? How you doing today? Good to hear from you. Rezith, hitting that thumbs up icon. E. Williams, Brandon Ford, Trapafornia, ENT. Again, Trapafornia, thank you for that $5 super chat. F Tennessee, F Tennessee. We'll chant that all throughout the day as you saw our super chat menu. So to start off on today's show, some really fascinating stuff with Malcolm Jenkins here. Are the Saints, because they've gotten fleeced by Howie Roseman, not letting him sign with the Philadelphia Eagles? Let's get to it right now and a whole lot more, and tell your friends we're live on Eagles Now. All right, what's up? Welcome in. You're watching Philadelphia Eagles Now by Chat Sports. Chase Senior here with you. Another loaded and fascinating show coming your way. And we begin with Malcolm Jenkins. Are the New Orleans Saints playing hardball right now and keeping Jenkins from coming out of retirement to join the Philadelphia Eagles? He kind of hinted at that, in my opinion, on Twitter today. We'll unpack that, but first, if you think the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday will take down the Tennessee Titans to get that record to 11-1, by far a league best in the National Football League, I want you to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. And if you're watching our live show, we'll preview that game coming up. Latest on Malcolm Jenkins here. This is interesting stuff here, folks. Retired in March after 13 seasons in the NFL. He spent 6 great, fabulous years with the Philadelphia Eagles, and during that time frame, made it to 3 Pro Bowls, was a Super Bowl champion back in Super Bowl 52 in 2017, and recently he did an interview with John Clark of NBC Sports Philadelphia, both podcast form and in person, and he did not miss the opportunity in both of those interviews to say he's in shape, he would be open to coming out of retirement for a stretch run, but there's a big but here. What is it? Malcolm Jenkins taking to Twitter to say this early on Thursday morning. Everyone's asking if I'm coming back. Technically, the Saints have the rights to my contract. I know Eagles fans love a comeback story, but I don't think you'll get one this time. But I meant what I said, with some eye emojis here, as you can see to my right. So does that mean that Jenkins still believes that he can play, that he can contribute to a Super Bowl contender, and he would come out of retirement if the Saints allowed him to? Now, my theory on this subject matter is this. I think the New Orleans Saints are just flat out tired by getting fleeced and spanked by Howie Roseman, and they don't want to allow Malcolm Jenkins go to the Philadelphia Eagles to try to win them a Super Bowl without getting any value back. And the evidence is totally there for why the Saints would feel that way. The Philadelphia Eagles currently have New Orleans' first-round pick, which right now would fall inside the top 10. The Saints traded away C.J. Gardner-Johnson for future picks in a deal in which the Eagles have won overwhelmingly because C.J. Gardner-Johnson has been a terrific player. He's added to the defense on the field, to this organization off the field, and currently leads the NFL in interceptions with 6 and has made so many timely plays. The Birds back in the day got Darren Sproles for a 5th-round pick. He was an immediate impact player and helped them during that Super Bowl season, even though his year was cut short because of injury, but ended up being a terrific Bird. And then the Eagles back in the day also signed away Malcolm Jenkins before he came to Philadelphia, played 6 seasons, was an all-time franchise legend, brought what the Eagles were missing since Brian Dawkins had left, and made it to 3 Pro Bowls and helped lift them to their first Lombardi trophy in Eagles history. So, are the Saints scared of the Philadelphia Eagles? If you believe that, or you're just flat out annoyed that they appear to not want to let Jenkins get out of retirement and sign with the Eagles, then type F NOLA in the chat. In case you missed it, this has been a big talking point in and around Philadelphia this past week, and we've covered it here on Philadelphia Eagles Now. In fact, we're the first ones to really broach this conversation early on Monday. So John Clark had asked Malcolm Jenkins if the Eagles called and said, hey, can you come help us out? C.J. Gardner-Johnson out a few weeks after that lacerated kidney injury. Could you do it? Jenkins said, it's obviously something that I would entertain, but a lot of that is out of my control. It's not that simple because I'm not a free agent. But obviously, it's exciting times in Philly. This is where it gets juicy. I'm in shape. I'm not against it. Some things need to fall in line for something like that to happen, but those things haven't gotten in motion at all. Originally, I had thought that maybe Jenkins was talking about Howie Roseman not reaching out. But it seems as though Jenkins was referring to the New Orleans Saints still owning his contractual rights. Some more important information to consider here. The NFL trade deadline is passed. So the Eagles, it's not like they can trade something away to the Saints in exchange for Malcolm Jenkins. And the Saints, in order to let him go, to pave open an opportunity for Jenkins to reunite with the Birds, would have to relinquish his contract, and they wouldn't get any value back for Jenkins. But that's kind of phony in my opinion, because the dude retired. If he wants to come out of retirement, he helped you win a Super Bowl back in the day. He was a great player for New Orleans as well prior to going to the Eagles, and even after it, he was a good football player. If the dude wants to play, let him come out of retirement and let him play. That's why I have that theory that the Saints are tired of getting spanked by Howie Roseman. And this is also what would have to happen. The Saints would have to waive Jenkins, and then upon a clearing waivers, Jenkins would be able to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles. So obviously it looks as though right now the chances of him signing with the Birds, at least as of this moment, somewhat slim, but things could change over the next couple of days and weeks. Right now the Eagles are going to move forward with this as their safety tandem, Marcus Epps as well as Reed Blankenship, who's earning some great nicknames all across the city, White Chocolate, White Flash, and a whole lot more. Those are going to be your two starting safeties. And I think that Epps has been a pretty solid player throughout this year, and then Reed Blankenship in his first extended action against the Green Bay Packers had a pass breakup, was a tackling machine, showed some sideline-to-sideline speed, and tallied his first interception against Aaron Rodgers. Coming up next on the show, some new Eagles playoff chances, and we'll explain how the Philadelphia Eagles can lock down a playoff spot as early as this week with the win over the Tennessee Titans. But first, want to welcome back a great sponsor here at Chat Sports and on Philadelphia Eagles Now, as today's show is sponsored by Fetch. Head to chatsports.com/Fetch to get some free gift cards today. Fetch, an incredible app, easy to use and free, and it lets you earn rewards on literally anything that you buy. All you have to do is scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points by scanning those receipts for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you just how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt, then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a very simple process, everybody. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at places like Amazon, Starbucks, Target, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. So, Fetch is available on your iPhone or your Android. Use our link. It's chatsports.com/Fetch. Enter the promo code chat at sign up for 5,000 free points to start off with upon scanning your first receipt. That's the equivalent of a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app. Let's emphasize that. And the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now at chatsports.com/Fetch. Enter the promo code chat. The link is available in the comment section as well as the description of this video. Do want to hit some Eagles roster moves here on the show. Jordan Davis, as we talked about on our Wednesday program, activated off of IR. The Birds from their practice squad did release Marvin Wilson, who showed some flashes in the lead up to the 2022 regular season. Wide receiver Kawan Baker was signed to the practice squad. On Tate, he's been involved in so many transactions. He too signed to the practice squad, as well as Tyrese Robinson. Let's round out with this. Eagles playoff clinching scenarios. They could lock down a playoff spot this week. How? Let's break it down. If the Philadelphia Eagles win the Commanders lose, the 49ers lose or tie, and the Seahawks lose or tie, the Eagles lock down that playoff spot. Commanders take on the New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers take on the Miami Dolphins. Or if the Eagles win, the Commanders tie, the 49ers lose, and the Seahawks lose, once again, the Eagles are officially playoff bound. And according to all the projections out there, they have like a 96 to 99% chance of making the playoffs. It would be disastrous and an epic collapse if they did not make it to the playoffs. You take a look at the NFC playoff picture right now. The Birds still with that 2-game lead over the Minnesota Vikings because they own that tiebreaker, 1-game lead in that win column. Vikings in second place in the NFC at 9-2. Good rebound win for them last week against the New England Patriots after getting drubbed and embarrassed by the Dallas Cowboys 2 weeks ago. San Francisco 49ers in first place in the NFC West. They're in that 3 seed. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, despite losing to the Cleveland Browns in overtime last week, still maintain that lead in the NFC South. And then rounding things out, it's the Cowboys, Giants, and Washington Commanders. One of the other games of the week, Giants, Commanders, old school NFC East clash to really determine potential playoff positioning. Other teams on the outside looking in, Seattle Seahawks, I take them somewhat seriously to maybe sneak into that 6 or 7 spot. I do not take the Atlanta Falcons seriously at 5-7. Remaining schedule for Philadelphia. They're 10-1 right now. They have a great opportunity to round out the regular season and lock down that number 1 seed. Week 13, difficult game, no doubt, against the Tennessee Titans. But if the Giants do lose this week, that then leads to them having lost 4 of 5, and they have one of the worst rushing defenses in the NFL. But it is a difficult game, and we've seen weird things happen at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Week 15, the Eagles go back on the road to take on the Chicago Bears. Then on Christmas Eve, the resumption of their road trip on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. That game might decide who wins the NFC East. Week 17 at home against the Saints, and then the Eagles round out the regular season once again at the friendly confines of Lincoln Financial Field against the New York Giants. This is what I need come playoff time, late January going into February. This right here, a packed Lincoln Financial Field with home field advantage, with an opportunity to punch yet another ticket to the Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. I remember going back to 2004, I was at the NFC Championship game when Philadelphia finally broke through. 4th consecutive NFC Championship game appearance against the Atlanta Falcons. Chad Lewis had a touchdown. Terrell Owens was on the sideline waving his rally towel that day. I'll never forget the boom that Brian Dawkins brought on Algie Crumpler. Hollis Thomas with that big stick on Michael Vick. And that Philadelphia offense led by Donovan McNabb as well as Brian Westbrook doing just enough with the aforementioned Chad Lewis to finally get to the Super Bowl, and then they lost to the cheating New England Patriots. With that, let's ask you this question before we hop on out of here for this particular segment. Which playoff seed will the Eagles get? Let us know in the comment section. As always, appreciate all of you for watching, and don't you dare forget to subscribe to the channel. Couple of super chats to catch up on here, and with 113 people watching live, we're only getting started. Don't you go anywhere. 2 segments left, then the Philadelphia Eagles Now happy hour. But also, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. 113 people watching live right now. Let's show everybody out on YouTube that Eagles fans are diehards. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Let's pick up some more likes here. All right, Super Chat's piling in. Lou G, unfortunately, I think the Eagles will pick up another Anthony Harris before Jenkins. Now, Anthony Harris is on the Broncos active roster, so technically they can't pick him up. They can go after some of the options that we talked about on yesterday's show, Jeff Heath and Andrew Sendejo, somebody like that. Every time we get a $5 super chat, F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee, Lion Fighter, F Tennessee for you as well. Fetch Rewards is awesome, folks. Try it. You scan your receipts, you get points back, and then you turn those points into free gift cards. Does it get any better? No. And if you sign up for the first time, chatsports.com/fetch, 5,000 bonus points. We do want you to be involved in our shows, so how do you do that? A couple of ways. Use the hashtag Eagles. Better yet, Super Chat. Your donations go a long way in supporting everything that we do. Can we get the 69 likes before we start our next segment? We are 12 away from that, and we're at 113 people watching live, so it should not be difficult to do that. Programming reminder, we are live right now. We'll also be live on Sunday. Our live coverage and pregame show for our watch party against the Tennessee Titans does kick off at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you join us. We have some great and epic Super Chat games cooked up for you all. We'll be drinking beers, live play-by-play, audience interaction, passing along all of the updates, stats, news, rumors, and more. So make sure you subscribe and join us. Fly, Eagles, fly, the Eagles Now family. Super Chat menu for today. I was singing F Tennessee because we had a couple of $5 Super Chats come in. For a $10 Super Chat, we will spin the wheel. A couple of really good items on here. We'll ring the Liberty Bell. We'll do the EAGLES chant, 10 push-ups. I will put on the Eagle foam head and do my best Eagles noise. I'll try that and embarrass myself. And if we land on red, we'll bring out the workout band, and we'll have to do some bicep curls, some squats, something like that, and we'll continue to have some fun. Other than that, smelling salts for a $20 Super Chat. We have those because it's Thirsty Thursday and everybody else out there needs to wake up. You've seen us bring these smelling salts out on the show before. Sniff some ammonia. No big deal. $50 Super Chat, shotgun or a freedom funnel. And for a $100 Super Chat, the moment that everybody's been waiting for over the last couple of weeks, the return of the great rivalry here in America. Not Eagles-Cowboys. It's the Abby and Trace beer bong race. We'll do that for a $100 Super Chat. So that right there is our Super Chat menu for today's show. Another reminder, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. 8 likes away from 69. Very nice. How much? Coming up next on the show, we are going to preview this matchup against the Tennessee Titans. Hope that we get some good questions in, some Super Chats as well, as we continue to keep it moving right here on Philadelphia Eagles. Now, you ready to rock for our next segment? Are you ready to rock, everybody out there? Without further ado, Eagles country, let's fly. Coming up on today's show, we're going to preview this game against the Tennessee Titans and really go over some of the big storylines going into this matchup that'll take place from Lincoln Financial Field on Sunday. But first, get your game predictions into the comment section right now. Who you got? PHI for the Philadelphia Eagles, TEN for the Tennessee Titans. Who are you riding with? Be proud about it right now in the comment section. Philadelphia Eagles Now is presented by Manscaped. Holiday season is here. Gift yourself or somebody who you care about with the best and most elite men's grooming products. The Eagles offense, the Eagles defense has been balling out. If you want to ball out and clean up your balls with Manscaped, you can do so. And by using our link, manscaped.com/chat, you get 20% off and free shipping. During this holiday season, Santa is very busy. And to carry all those gifts, he has to care about his sack, care about your sack as well with Manscaped. Programming reminder, we will be live for another watch party as the Eagles play host to the Tennessee Titans. Our pregame show will begin at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you subscribe and join us. And if you're coming across Eagles Now for the first time, we give you videos every single day on the birds. Kickoff is set for 1 o'clock Eastern from South Philadelphia. And this line, in terms of Vegas, has been very interesting all throughout the week. It's kind of fluctuated. Eagles 5.5 point favorites. Now that number is down to 4.5. The over-under set for 44.5. And of course, if you want to bet on this game, do so with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Let's get to the Eagles injury report here because they're a little bit banged up going into this game. Jordan Davis has been activated off IR. There's a good chance that he plays on Sunday. He did say that while he was away on IR, missing the last 4 games with that high ankle sprain, that he lost about 20 pounds. And at practice on Thursday, he had said that he felt a lot faster. Maybe that'll help him in his recovery from this ankle injury. He is a huge addition to this Eagles defense considering how bad they've been throughout this year against that running attack. And as we'll talk about, Derrick Henry is coming to town. C.J. Gardner-Johnson hasn't practiced this week, hasn't technically gone on IR just yet after that lacerated kidney injury against the Green Bay Packers. Patrick Johnson, limited participant in practice throughout the week with an ankle injury. The same can be said for Zach Pascal with the groin and Devontae Smith with a groin as well. As for the Tennessee Titans, interesting stuff here as well. Some key players on the defensive side of the rock, one of the best defenses in the league, actually, have not practiced this week. Danico Autry with the knee injury, Elijah Molden with a groin injury, and the stud Jeffrey Simmons with an ankle ailment. Now, when I think about this game from the bird's eye view, right, no pun intended, I think this could be the Eagles' toughest test so far up to date here in the 2022 regular season. You can talk about the Minnesota Vikings. You can talk about the Dallas Cowboys. This Titans team is a quality opponent. We saw them give trouble to teams like the Cincinnati Bengals, as well as the Kansas City Chiefs. Their defense, physical, well coached by Mike Vrabel, who I think is criminally underrated as a top 5, top 10 coach in the National Football League. Their defense, because of their stylistic component, they fare well against mobile quarterbacks and high potent offensive attacks. And we've seen them give elite offensive trouble this year and in years past, as I talked about. And you take a look at the Titans' defensive ranks here. Very good squad. 10th in sacks, 9th in interceptions, 19th in turnovers, so they haven't had that luck like the Eagles have had this year in terms of forcing turnovers, 8th in points per game, 29th in passing yards allowed, 32nd in passing attempts, 30th in pass completions, 27th in passing touchdowns, but 3rd in rushing yards allowed, and 1st in rushing touchdowns. So you take a look at some of the notes there, and this is where I think my biggest key to the game kind of lies. The Tennessee Titans are one of the worst defenses in the NFL at guarding and defending the pass. So how will the Eagles try to attack the Tennessee Titans? All throughout this year, they've really relied on Jalen Hurts to make it happen through the air and with his legs. Many times this year, the Eagles have aired it out a lot, but that passing attack has taken a step back over the last couple of weeks. So will the Philadelphia Eagles get stubborn and try to run the football with Hurts and Miles Sanders, coming off a game in which they ran for 363 yards against the Green Bay Packers, against a Titans team that defends the rush really well? Or will they try to exploit the weakness of that Tennessee team and try to go after their secondary so that A.J. Brown can have a redemption game? The Eagles as an offense are better when they're complementary, when they run it and they throw it. And sometimes, especially when they lost to the Commanders and struggled against the Colts, I thought they were too pass reliant. But going up against this Titans team, if they can't run the football, they're going to have to pass it. And will Jalen Hurts be able to get it done through the air? I do want to pose this question for you because I'm a little bit worried about this game. If you ask me right now, the Eagles are 4.5-point favorites. I think they win by a field goal, but I think it's going to be a physical, low-scoring game in which the Titans really make the Eagles earn it. Does this spot against Tennessee worry you? Type W for worry down in the comment section, or F Tennessee if you're very confident. As I said, Philadelphia Eagles now is presented by Manscaped. Really appreciate them for being a loyal sponsor here at Chat Sports. Fellas, Eagles now brought to you by our favorite producers of ball trimmers, Manscaped. The global leaders in below-the-waist grooming are leaving 2022 with brand new products. Persevere with their cologne body wash. 2023 is the year for your hygiene game to really step up and for you to smell amazing, and Manscaped wants to help you do that with this special offer. If you use the code CHAT at manscaped.com/chat, you get 20% off and free shipping. Take the leap into the new year and join the 7 million men who already trust Manscaped today. 2023 is on its way, and the last thing you want is to be the guy with pubes getting in the way of making it your best year yet. The Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, which I use on a regular basis, is the leader of the Performance Package 4.0, or as I call it, the perfect package for my package. You can make it the perfect package for your package at manscaped.com/chat, 20% off and free shipping. Another big storyline for this game going into Sunday, of course, is A.J. Brown going up against his former team. It's crazy to me that with Ryan Tannehill as Tennessee's quarterback, they traded away a bona fide number one wide receiving option in A.J. Brown, but he is set to take on his former team after the Titans traded him to Philadelphia on draft night to gift, speaking of holiday season, Jalen Hurts with that number one wide receiver threat. And you look at the trade details from draft night in the 2022 NFL Draft. 18th overall pick going to Tennessee, as well as the 101st overall pick, and the Eagles were able to receive A.J. Brown. That is a fleecing of a deal for Philadelphia to get a wide receiver the caliber of A.J. Brown. And as we've seen this year, he's really changed the complexion of this Philadelphia Eagles offense, a deep play threat who can take the top off of the defense, but is so physical with the ball in his hands, picking up yards after the catch. I don't think there's any question that the consensus right now is that the Birds won this trade. I'm willing to give up 18 and 101 for a guy who can really make this offense better, more dynamic, less predictable, and really do it all with his route tree and just his identity at that wide receiver spot. And then you look at his numbers this year. 53 catches, 831 yards, average yards per catch of 15.7. And he's reeled in a lot of touchdown passes, 7 to date. And it's really impressive, right? Because A.J. Brown, this is an Eagles offense that likes to have a diverse attack and spread the football out. A.J. Brown is 25th in the NFL in total receptions, which means he's had lesser opportunities as compared to other wide receivers on that list. Yet, he is 9th in receiving yards, which goes to show you the big play threat that he is, and 4th in receiving touchdowns. And my message to A.J. Brown, it's going to be an emotional game for him. The Tennessee Titans selected him in the second round out of Ole Miss. He went on to have a really good career. That's why the Eagles decided to pay him and make that trade. This is going to be an emotional game in which he's going to want to show Tennessee that they made a mistake in trading him away. But be secure with the football and don't let your emotions take over what is really important. That's getting a victory, that's moving to 11-1, and that's ball security, which A.J. Brown has not had the last 2 weeks because in back-to-back weeks he has had back-to-back fumbles. So, grade A.J. Brown's performance this year as a whole. I've called him the best Eagles wide receiver going back to Terrell Owens just because of the physical threat that he is. A, B, C, D, or F, let me know down in the comment section. Another major key, as DJ Khaled would say, is stopping Derrick Henry, who is second in the NFL in rushing yards behind Nick Chubb. We keep on waiting for Derrick Henry to have that Sean Alexander drop-off after Alexander won the NFL MVP. Given the workload that King Henry has seen, that drop-off hasn't happened. In fact, Derrick Henry has added another element to his game in catching the football, and as of right now, he is still past that 1,000-yard mark with 6 games left. And the Eagles' rushing defense, they have played and performed better the last 2 weeks against Indianapolis and against the Green Bay Packers. But this is a true test going up against a Titans team that is very good in the first half of games. They like to establish momentum in games by running the football. Ryan Tannehill is not going to gash you through the air, so you know that they're going to lean on that ground game and Derrick Henry. It's time to step up and ball out. Getting back Jordan Davis would certainly help, and Ndamukong Suh, Linval Joseph as well. The numbers for Henry, yet again, pretty stupid. 247 carries, so another big workload coming off that broken foot last year. More than 1,000 yards on the ground, 10 touchdowns, average yards per carry north of 4. And that different element that he's added to his game, a career high 21 catches for 278 yards as a receiver coming out of the backfield. This is an Eagles team that has not been a sound tackling team all throughout this year. That is something they've really struggled with. If you have to tackle Derrick Henry in the open field, that's a tall task. The same can be said for Treylon Burks. Ryan Tannehill likes to run the ball as well, so another key sound tackling for Philadelphia. Another thing to watch out for, the Titans have one of the best first half offenses. When they come out with the script, like Andy Reid used to put together back in the day, as well as Doug Peterson, they're good. But as soon as they have to make adjustments, that's when they struggle. So it's going to be a little bit of a chess match here with Jonathan Gannon trying to play his cards and his chess pieces right to counter what Tennessee does in the first half and what they do after recess. So let's round it out with you predicting the score. Philadelphia Eagles, Tennessee Titans. Get precise with it down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, and can't wait to see all of you during our watch party on Sunday. All right, $10 super chat coming in from Lou G. Can't wait for our Eagles Now Happy Hour. We do have one more segment left to get to before we get to our Eagles Now Happy Hour. Trapafornia ENT sending in some super chats for the first time. For that, I'm going to ring the bell for our guy. 2 super chats today from Trapafornia. We're not going to lose again. Super Bowl bound easy. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Lou G, $10 super chat, Tannehill ankle. It's pretty banged up. I got the Birds 20-10 with the dub. I like it. We'll go back to our super chat menu to live up to what you all sent in. Izzy! $5 donation, 21-3, Philadelphia. So Izzy B with the $5 super chat. Izzy B, it's time for F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee. $10, we spin the wheel, so let's do that for the first time. After that $10 donation came in, let's see where the wheel lands. And it lands on 10 push-ups for your boy. I'll do that. And then I think we're caught up after that, right, Trizzy? Flipping the bird, 85. The winner of the Brian Dawkins autographed helmet, by the way, from a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations to Flipping the bird, 85. 33-7, Eagles dominate. F the Titans, F the Titans, All right, 10 push-ups after we spun the wheel. Here we go. No fugazis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, what a guy.
All right. Appreciate y'all and those donations. You want to send in a super chat, we'll live up to it with our super chat menu right here. $5 F Tennessee, $10 we spin the wheel, $20 we'll do some smelling salts here because it's Thirsty Thursday, and here at Chat Sports it's our Friday. $50 where the big baller's at, shotgun or a freedom funnel from me and producer Trizzy Trace. And who could take the cake? $100 super chat, Abby and Trace beer bong race. That right there is our super chat menu. Now we will do an Eagles Now happy hour after this upcoming segment in which we take a look at some top prospects in the 2023 NFL Draft for Philadelphia. But first, during our Eagles Now happy hour, we want to hear from you. So if you have a question, if you have a comment, if you have a hot take, if you want your questions and your comments and your hot takes popped up on the screen by producer Trizzy Trace, who's hanging out here to my right, use the hashtag Eagles, better yet super chat, and we'll just continue to hang out. We did get the 69 likes. Very nice. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. 140 people watching live. We appreciate all the support. Brandon Ford, hey Chase, are those smelling salts from Colombia? They are. Oh, that's funny. I see what you did there. I thought you meant the brand Columbia, because they are from the reward smelling salts from Canada. Canada.
The other
smelling salts from Colombia.
The other sea country with a lot of snow.
Yes, there you go. Very well played by Brandon Ford and Trizzy Trace right there. That's good stuff. Always enjoy the content, Chase. Keep up the great work, brother. Official Kevy G, I do appreciate that. If you have like a nice compliment that you want on the show, just use the hashtag Eagles, because I do want to run through all of those. Parlay, yeah, Chase. Yeah, Canada's got good stuff from Brandon Ford. You're the man, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Appreciate that, brother. Eagles-Titans watch party live, 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I hope that all of you watching right now will join us. 2 weeks ago, we had 40,000 people join us for our largest and most viewed watch party in the history of Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let's overtake that number this week against the Tennessee Titans to continue to set records here on Eagles Now. Is this, I think it's Fetch, actually, last segment. Let me see. Get our sponsors in order. Flipping the bird, $10 donation. Trizzy Trace will get himself on camera, and he'll read that, and then we'll spin the wheel again. Let's see. It's Fetch. That's my fault if not.
All right, Flipping the bird, 85. F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee. He says, let's get an F Dallas in the chat. Chase, you the man, Trizzy Trace, you produce like a mug, like an MFer. Abby, you keep rocking, girl. Go Birds.
Go
Chase,
Birds.
Throw you back on screen, guy.
Go Birds. Flipping the bird 85. Go Birds. And that's his helmet. That's the Brian Dawkins autographed helmet that he's posing with. Let's go. Nice. That looks sick. Congratulations on winning that. Where do you have it at the crib? Flipping the bird 85. Let us know. We'll spin the wheel again. See where it lands. All right. Red. Man, y'all are making me get a workout in after I worked out yesterday, even though I put together all of this. All right. We'll do some bicep curls here. That's where it landed. Bring the red band out. Got to get husky. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good stuff right there. Keep it locked. One more segment left to get to. And if you're an NFL draft guru, aficionado, if you're interested in how many picks the Eagles have and where they'll be picking in the 2023 NFL draft, we're about to break that down with some insight on some of the key prospects that the Eagles could target in the first round of the 2023 NFL draft. So that's what we're about to get to here. Brandon Ford, Team Trizzy for life. Facts, Brandon. Facts.
Love y'all so much.
It's always Team Trizzy. And yeah, we'll do fetch rewards here. I'll get it. I got it. Yeah, it's my B. And then obviously it'll be fetch one still. So, all right, getting set to take a look at some prospects that the Eagles could target in the NFL draft. And then after that, we'll do an Eagles Now happy hour because we're down to hang out and chop it up with everybody. $49 in Super Chats. Continue to get those donations in if you do, please. If not, free ways to support the show, like the video, subscribe, comment. Brandon Ford, $5 Super Chat. Let's get to that after, because I do want to answer that at length from my guy, Brandon Ford. Good looks on that donation. No, we'll just get to it after this upcoming segment. So, Abby and Trace, beer bong race coming up after this segment. That gives you some incentive to continue to hang out with us after Lou G comes through with the $100 Super Chat. Lou G, and the G stands for God. Yeah. All right, let's take a look ahead at some draft prospects that the Eagles could target in the upcoming NFL draft. What a segue that is. Today on Philadelphia Eagles Now, we're going to take a look ahead, and on the show, we're going to look at some prospects that the Eagles could take with their 2 first-round picks, as right now, they would have a top 10 overall selection from the New Orleans Saints and then pick at the back because this team is so successful. Did my mic go out there? I think my mic just went out. All right. Let me just unplug here and go back in. All right. Microphone issues. See, when you do it live, you get to see it all. Flipping the bird. We saw that $10 donation. We'll get to that after. And then, Brandon, we got you as well. So let's restart. Coming your way today on Philadelphia Eagles Now, we're going to take a look ahead and look at some prospects that the Eagles could target in the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft. As of right now, they could have a top 10 selection from the New Orleans Saints and then pick at the back end of the first round as well. You look at the draft picks at the disposal for Howie Roseman, great position to be in, right? Going into the 2023 offseason, they're top 5 as of right now in cap space, and they had a lot of premium draft capital as well. First round pick of their own, then that first round pick from the New Orleans Saints. They had their own second round pick and a third round selection. Not many middle round picks. They've given those away in trades over the years, and they get back onto the clock in the 7th round with their own pick and then another selection from the Minnesota Vikings in that Jalen Reagor trade. Before we continue on today's show and really take a deep dive look at some of these marquee draft prospects in that 2023 class, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Show off your football intellect. Show off your football knowledge pertaining to this football team. What do you think is the biggest area of need for the Birds going into this offseason? Let us know right now in the comment section. And while you venture down there, make sure you subscribe to the show. Yes, the NFL draft is next April, but we give you coverage year-round, and we cover it all here on Philadelphia Eagles Now. Draft coverage, free agency coverage, daily videos on the latest news, rumors, analysis, all 22. We also do watch parties and live shows. This upcoming Sunday, another watch party against the Tennessee Titans. Our number to beat in terms of total viewers this year, 40,000. Subscribe, and let's beat that number. We appreciate all of your support of the show. So Eagles draft prospects here. We're going to go through several, and let's just see what happens with that Saints selection, right? Will Anderson is a very intriguing prospect who could be available depending on when and where the Philadelphia Eagles do pick. This is the linebacker out of Alabama who the last 2 years has emerged as just a marquee, superior player for that Alabama defense. And the numbers that he's been able to put forward in 2021 as well as 2022, flat out stupid. Now, last year, he was certainly better than he's been this year, but keep in mind, he played 3 more games last year en route to a national championship game appearance in which they lost to the Georgia Bulldogs, but still, his numbers this year, nothing to scoff at, and this is a linebacker who can drop back in coverage, he can rush the passer, he can come off the edge, and really be a Micah Parsons type of player. And if the Eagles are able to bring in a player like this, look out for this Eagles defense. 15 games played last year, 101 total tackles, 56 solo, 31 tackles for loss. So he was always in the backfield against the opposition. 17 and a half sacks in 15 games is just outstanding college production. And this year, in 12 games, the numbers are down, no question, still has 10 sacks in what some people are saying is a down year as he got off to a little bit of a slow start. Keep in mind as we look forward as well, free agency class for the Eagles. It features a couple of linebackers, Kaiser White as well as TJ Edwards. I think that Edwards has earned himself a contract. I think that White has played better and pretty solid this year coming over from the Los Angeles Chargers, where last year he led that organization in tackles. But those two players, they ain't nothing like Will Anderson. Another Eagles draft prospect here, Bijan Robinson. This would go against my philosophy in drafting running backs in the first round, but Bijan Robinson is a hell of a player, and this is a guy who reminds me a lot of Josh Jacobs. He reminds me a lot of Saquon Barkley as a weapon who can catch the ball out of the backfield on a wheel route, and if he's matched up against a linebacker, good night. He'll leave you in the dust, but also run it in between the tackles and get out to the perimeter. Him, like Will Anderson, the production the last 2 years, video game-like numbers. Bijan Robinson in 2021, 1,100 plus rushing yards, average yards per carry at nearly 6, 26 catches, 295 yards, and 15 total touchdowns. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to be possible for Bijan Robinson to duplicate what he did last year. Well, how about this? He's been even better in 2022 than he was last year. It's helped that the offensive line has gotten better, but my goodness, Bijan, who in Austin, Texas, thanks to name, image, and likeness, is whipping around a Lamborghini, 1,500 plus rushing yards this year, so even more than last year. Average yards per carry is up from 5.8 to 6.1, 19 catches, less than last year, but more receiving yards, and 20 total touchdowns. Now, I did say and allude to the fact that taking a running back in the first round is against my philosophy with my team building approach. And the Philadelphia Eagles haven't drafted a first round in a long time, as we'll talk about coming up later in the show with another first round target at the end of the first round. But Miles Sanders is set to be a free agent, and if he's able to land a contract around $10 million, Bijan Robinson, even if you select him in the first round, top 10, he's still going to be cheaper, and it's yet another weapon on the arsenal of this Eagles offensive weaponry list. So if you had to pick a player between these two studs here to my right, Will Anderson, the linebacker for Alabama, or Bijan Robinson, the running back for Texas, who are you going with? WA for Anderson, BR for Bijan Robinson. Let us know right now in the comment section. Philadelphia Eagles now is sponsored by Fetch. You can earn points on any receipt from any store or restaurant. And here's the best thing about Fetch. It's super easy to use and free, and it lets you earn rewards on literally anything that you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for all of your purchases. You rack up those points. That leads to you getting free gift cards, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you can do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, snap a photo of your receipt, then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at places like Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available. Good news here on iPhone and Android devices. So use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter the promo code chat at your sign up. 5,000 points when you scan your first receipt using our link, which is a great deal. That's the equivalent of a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time only. So sign up today, start saving, get free gift cards in the process. This is an app that I use on the daily basis. More Eagles draft prospects to get to. According to Mel Kiper Jr., he has the former Penn State cornerback Joey Porter at about 14 on his overall big board. That falls in line with where that Saints pick could be. I say former Penn State cornerback because Joey Porter is not going to play in the team's bowl game. He has decided to forego that to enter his name in the NFL draft. This is one of my favorite players in the NFL draft because Joey Porter, the son of the former linebacker Joey Porter of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who was an all-pro, is an absolute dog just like his pops. And my thought here, if James Bradberry earns a big contract in free agency, similar philosophy if Miles Sanders were to walk in, the price tag is too high. You replace those guys with two players who I think can play immediately in Bijan Robinson and Joey Porter Jr., and they can be impact players for your team. 11 pass breakups in 10 games for Porter on 30 targets. He only gave up 15 catches for 143 yards and a goose egg for touchdowns. Really good size and length, so he can play off ball but press you at the line of scrimmage at 6'2", 194. And as I said, he will skip Penn State's bowl game. And there are a lot of big questions for the Eagles in free agency. James Bradberry, 1 year, $10 million contract. I think he's going to try to go elsewhere to get a bigger deal, bigger than what Philadelphia can offer him. C.J. Gardner-Johnson also going to be a free agent. That's why it could be key that the Eagles target a cornerback in round one, and I believe there are few cornerbacks in this draft better than the likes of Joey Porter. To tight end now. Now this is coming from ESPN as we kind of do our mock draft roundup here with what other publications think the Eagles could do. And of course, as we get closer to draft time, we'll continue to give you these great breakdowns and analysis. Notre Dame tight end Michael Mayer is having an awesome season. And this guy, everybody wants to call the next coming of a good tight end Baby Gronk. I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to say is that Michael Mayer is a beast. Made an awesome play against USC this past week. And his numbers, given that Notre Dame has had porous quarterback play, awesome. 67 grabs this year for the Fighting Irish, 809 yards, 9 touchdowns, average yards per catch of 12.1. A lot of you watching right now are probably like, well, we have Dallas Goedert. Last year we signed him to that contract extension. Dallas Goedert, before he got hurt, was looking like the best tight end in the NFL, in my opinion, outside of Travis Kelce. Why would the Eagles need another tight end? Well, a lot of teams in the NFL, including Philadelphia, running 2 tight end sets because it makes the defense guess, and it's very difficult to go up against because you're not sure which guy's going to be a pass catcher, which guy's going to be a run blocker. Michael Mayer can certainly do both. From The Athletic, and this is kind of a popular pick out there for the Eagles inside that top 10, Clemson defensive tackle Brian Breesy. This guy is a load to defend for opposing offensive linemen because he's physical, he's feisty, and he's fierce. Dane Brugler, The Athletic's NFL Draft Insider, said this: General Manager Howie Roseman won't need any convincing to target a defensive lineman. Of course, we know that's a position of priority for Philadelphia with their team-building approach, especially a prospect like Brian Breesy, who has the athletic traits and intangibles worthy of a top 10 pick. Jordan Davis and him on the same interior would be a problem for blockers. And if you go back to the Eagles in the early 2000s with Joe Banner and then with Howie Roseman, they've always gone after offensive linemen early in the draft and defensive linemen early in the draft, whether it be edge rusher or defensive tackle, guy like Fletcher Cox. That's why they could look to go that direction as well. A name to watch late in the first round. It's the Alabama running back in Jahmyr Gibbs. A lot of the focus on today's show on who the Eagles could select with that Saints selection because it could be a premier and immediate impact player. Later in the first round, let's say they don't go after a guy like Bijan Robinson because they value a different position there. Maybe they go Jahmyr Gibbs, who's having a great year for Alabama. And like Bijan Robinson, he's not the player of him, but can catch the ball out of the backfield as well and be a Swiss Army knife for Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen's offense. 136 carries this year for Gibbs, 850 rushing yards, average yards per carry of 6.3. But on top of that, 42 catches for 378 yards, so actually more production through the air than Bijan Robinson. Brugler again on Gibbs, and this is a pick that Brugler likes for Philly. The Eagles have not drafted a round one running back since 1986, but with 2 picks in the opening round and Miles Sanders set to hit free agency, maybe they'd break trend for the right player. Jahmyr Gibbs is a sudden athlete with the vision, acceleration, and receiving skills that are ideal for this Eagles offense. The Eagles also could go with an edge player like Ohio State's Zach Harrison instead, but an offensive backfield with Jalen Hurts and Gibbs would be fireworks. And the same can be said for an offensive backfield of Jalen Hurts as well as Bijan Robinson. So, hey, we do it all here on Philadelphia Eagles Now, breaking down some future draft prospects that the Eagles could look to target, several names to certainly keep your eye on with Championship Saturday coming up this weekend, and a lot of those players, some of those players set to play in some of those games and then in the bowl games as well. So, if you love the Philadelphia Eagles, I want to test you. Do you love the Birds? Then type me down below. And if that's the case and you haven't subscribed, you ain't alive, folks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for daily videos on the Philadelphia Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S. We appreciate all the support. Thanks for tuning in. Wow!
Wow!
We had an epic Super Chat battle going on during that segment, and I had to control myself. Lou G
Y'all should have
with the $100 Super Chat, and then Elijah comes through with the $105 Super Chat. So we have a D-swinging contest right now between Elijah and Lou G. Unbelievable. And Lou G didn't even say anything. $100, so no doubt we're about to have a beer bong race between Abby and Trace. Flipping the Bird 85 came through with the 10, so we're going to spin the wheel again. I've got the B-Dog helmet in my office currently, always repping no matter where I'm at. I'm splitting some wood in my backyard at the moment, listening to you guys. I'm working out with you, Chase. That's good stuff. And flipping the Bird 85, my favorite class in high school, it was wood shop. I love building things with wood. Had a blast.
Chase likes wood.
Pause.
Giggity.
I actually, myself and a classmate, we, for one of our projects, built a helmet and bat rack for our dugout for our baseball team. That was one of the cooler items that we did build during our high school woodshop days. And we did take advantage of it because we had all these free materials and we could have made some like crazy things. And, you know, sometimes we got lazy because we were lazy high school students. Elijah, $105 Super Chat.
Elijah.
$5 says that Abby wins again. Trace, what do you have to say about that?
I wore my drinking pants today, so let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
And then Lou G comes in with another $100 Super Chat. Gotta beat Abby's burner account, LOL. So Lou G and Elijah, today's MVPs, if we want to put that on an L3, even player card L3s if that's even possible. But my goodness, Lou G and Elijah, y'all are crazy. And I'm just going to get mine out of the way right now as Trace gets that graphic ready for today's Super Chat MVPs. Do you have your keys on you by any chance? I don't have mine on me. Do you have keys on you, Abby? No?
If you just bring my backpack in here.
Lou G is a G. G stands for God. And Elijah is the OG as well. We're flipping the Bird 85. We'll spin this wheel again. We'll see where it lands. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! What do you got, Coop? Lou G and Elijah.
Don't worry about Lou G, Coop. What Lou G's doing
Is this a shotgun tool, this thing? No, that's my apartment. Oh, okay.
So Chase asked if that was a shotgun tool, and it's my apartment key.
It's your apartment.
Unfortunate.
There was a shotgun key on there.
I thought so too. I thought this was it.
There definitely is.
That's just a bottle opener, but you can use it as a shotgun key.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can use it as a tool.
Let's see.
It's just a bottle.
Don't spray the wall.
It ain't nothing special.
I'm just gonna go key. I'm not trying to split my finger open again.
You're not? Why not?
One time I shotgunned and the can went
Trace,
through
your
my
keys are falling apart on me. What'd you say?
Remember when
lip. I shotgunned one time and the can went through my lip.
remember how hard
Lou G with another 10.
Yeah.
What?
Oh shit.
that's mine? It's not on the wall.
Yeah. My finger might be cooked.
No way.
No, you're good.
I think I'm okay.
No. I don't
I'm
see
okay.
any blood.
No, I'm okay right now.
Do you need Coop to come in and kiss it and make it better?
No, I'm okay. All right. With all those super chats that came in, shoddy for one of them at least. And then Abby and Trace beer bong race coming up as well. In case you're just joining us, we went through 3 segments. We did all of your Eagles news, rumors, and analysis. And now it's Thirsty Thursday. Eagles now happy hour.
What up, Lou? What up, Louie? Chug, 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 chug. All right,
Easy money.
Chase, ask and you shall receive, my friend. That's how we do it here on the Eagles Report. Or Eagles
Today's
Now.
MVPs, shout out to Lou G, Elijah Stovall for being our Super Chat MVPs, pacing all of our donations. And by the way, we are $22 away from 400, so
They
we could
said
always
we
get there
couldn't
as
hit
well.
500.
Yeah.
They said we couldn't do it.
people said
Let's
that we
do it.
just
It's a little bit
weren't
of-
built different, but we are built different.
Yeah, that must be Cowboys fans.
We'll keep these up there. Ugh. All right, so beer bong race is coming up. Now, what do we do here? Because we got 3 $100 super chats, and I
Three
can't make y'all.
races?
I can't make y'all do 3 races.
I would do 3 unless Abby's scared. That's just me, though.
3-man race,
We only have 2
but we only have 2 beer bongs. I could do the shoddy. We could do something like that. Elijah said best of 3.
We could go best of 3. Izzy, I'm right here.
Izzy!
Izzy, I'm here.
Izzy B!
Izzy B. Izzy B. Izzy B. What's up, girl?
Here's our super chat menu, by the way. Izzy B was asking about you.
I know. Where's
Can
the
you tell her how
Arkansas
the
boy?
date went?
Oh, the date went swimmingly. Let me tell
Yeah?
you. The date went very, very well. We had ourselves a fun little evening, and looks like there might be a date number 2 coming up.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Is this with? Okay, with Kylie.
With Kylie, yeah.
TM, awesome, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good stuff. Alan Olive said smelling salts. I can do some smelling salts.
Smelling salts.
Lou G!
Oh! Now you have to do smelling salts.
Now I have to do
races
smelling
are
salts.
just written in contract.
Whew!
I was unaware of this. No one informed me of this contract we're talking about.
What contract?
Yeah, 3 races I believe was written in contract.
Oh.
Ha ha.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, they did pay for it.
We did.
I have nothing to
offer-
say.
What we're not going to do is be communists. We're going to give them what they pay for. Maybe.
I could do another shotgun.
I'll do a freedom
So
funnel.
my
I'll do
shotgun-
a freedom funnel.
Shotgun,
I'll take
freedom
one off.
funnel, and 2 beer bongs. How's that? Because we only have 2 beer bongs here.
Izzy, the date went very well. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate
Lou
you.
G said the super chat menu is legally binded.
I'm not going to sit here and disagree.
Izzy B, how
What
is
I'm
my
not going to
SEC
do is sit here and
Arkansas guy?
disagree.
Izzy B loves you. Maybe you and Izzy B should go on a date.
Maybe we should. Kylie would be so upset, but hey.
Izzy B, what do you think
I'm
about
Trizzy
that?
Trace. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing whatever.
Lou G and Eagles chat court.
Chat court.
Lou G, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Because technically, Lou G, what do you want us to do? Let us know.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Izzy to the tizzy, go Pitt. Izzy and Trizzy.
Izzy and Trizzy.
Izzy and Trizzy. Lou G, what's
Hey,
the
Izzy.
response?
What's up, girl? What's up? How you doing? we get busy, Izzy Trizzy.
All right. I'll at least give you the eagle noise with
Shout
the
out
foam
Jack
head
Lauderay for
because
that
that
one.
was also on the wheel.
Shout out Jack Lauderay.
That's one of our super chat menu items.
No, I'll do it.
Pecan!
Nice, but I'll do it.
Lou G said no pressure. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. They're at least
See-
going to do one race. I'll do a
She's not
shotgun.
scared.
And then
I'll
Trace will
do
do
it. We're
another
gonna do
freedom.
it.
Fire.
Abby's
We're gonna
not
do it.
scared.
We're gonna do
Abby's
it.
not
You paid
scared.
for it. We're gonna do it. I don't have to drive for a minute.
Yeah, I ain't driving nowhere anytime soon.
Izzy B said, is it sharp? Is what sharp?
The can?
The can? It has been sharp at times. I have sliced my finger on a couple of shotgun cans before. Byron, y'all are going in. Lou G and Elijah just going in.
No. It's not the shotgun tool sharp. I want to get one, though. I wanted to get a sharp or a mammoth.
The shot fun.
Yeah, we have the shot fun. We could do a shot fun.
Here, let me send a message out to the crew to see if anybody wants to do a beer bong, because that gives us another one. Let's see.
Okay, now.
Oh, Lou G! Lou, I'm popping up this comment. I'm popping up this comment. I'm popping up this comment. I don't care. I'm popping it up. I'm popping it up because this is how we roll.
No.
Woo! Yeah, we're gonna take 3 dubs. 3, 1, 2, 3. What does that make? A W. A W. Let's go. Let's go.
Elijah said, I bow to you, Lou G. See, Elijah and Lou G, they're just two goats. Like, if there's a Mount Rushmore of Eagles Now subscribers and super chatters, 2 of their faces are on that
Just a
Mount
couple.
Rushmore.
It's just a couple of bros hanging out sending super chats.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
Elijah
great.
and Lou G, y'all got to send me some pictures so that I can superimpose you on the Mount Rushmore with myself and Trace. Like, that would be a great picture that I can edit together.
Totally. Dude, we could print those and we could autograph them off.
By the
Auction
way,
them off.
Izzy B got us past $400 in super chats. So, all right. Without further ado, y'all at least got to do one beer bong race right now. F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee, F Tennessee. And Brandon, can you get Brandon's super chat up so that I can respond to that? Brandon, I told you I'd get to your super chat. So let me respond to that real quick. Yep. Hey, Chase, I'm starting an Eagles podcast soon. Would you like to be a guest speaker on an episode? Of course, bro. We interact on Instagram all the time, so you just let me know, bro. I'll be happy to come on. Thanks to all of your support on Philadelphia Eagles Now.
Okay, so
Dolphins
we're
today
getting
just
news.
got the 400.
We're getting news at Dolphins at 400. Let's
we have a
smoke them.
$3 lead.
Let's smoke
Brett,
them.
you coming on to do the Mirbanga?
Let's have some fish tacos.
All right, everybody type it into the chat. Boss man Brett. Boss man Brett. Boss man Brett. Boss man Brett. Type it into the chat
Type
right now.
B&B, Boss Man Brett, whatever you want to do. Show him some love.
Ernesto, you know what to do. Alan Olive, Lou G. I'm calling you a boss. A boss.
This thing is ice cold.
Oh, that's gonna hurt going down.
It hurt. We got the Murbanga out today.
The Mirbanga. That's another iteration of the beer bong because the beer bongs are getting filled up right now. I know. Well, it was higher a little bit ago, but it's still nuts. Now it's Eagles Now happy hour. The real ones stay. The real ones stay.
It's gonna be a little foamy. Foamy Matt. But gotta show them before.
Here we go, Brad. Here we go. Here we go, Brad. Here we go. F Tennessee.
I think I got you another guitar.
Yes. It's an actual guitar.
It came today.
It came today?
Well, it's at my house now.
Oh, let's go. Awesome.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Music City, Titans, Nashville. All right, boss man Brett. Boss. Who else has the bosses coming on to do Mirbangas? Awesome. So since we got those 3 100s, we're just making it all happen here.
Who you got?
Who you got? Who you got?
We got 3 to do, right, Abby? 3?
No. Brett did that.
Okay.
A for Abby, T for Trace. Did you work out today already?
No, I have to
All right, do you have to go after this? A for Abby, T for Trace. Who you got in the beer bong race? My name is Chase. Who will come in first place?
You better look at his face, because it's not a disgrace.
All right. Sex bots are back. Get them out.
Trizzy, type A for Abby. Who you got? T or A?
All right.
No.
Cool Rains, Abby. Elijah, Abby. Ryan, Abby. Donald, Abby. Byron said Brett looks like Derek Carr a little bit.
Dude,
Y'all need a double funnel from Izzy B.
we should get a beer bongzilla. It has like 6 of them.
I know, I have one. It's like
What? You have one?
Yeah,
Jalen, Abby.
it's like 6 feet tall, 6 pounds. Yeah.
Elijah said, just want to thank you two. Thank you, Elijah. Thanks for watching.
Putting a lot of pressure on
Let's
me.
go!
Ernesto, first one to come through a trace. So let me know when the foam has died down and y'all two are ready to rock. All right. 3, 2, 1, we're off. Abby has the early lead. Can Trace come back? I think it's Abby by a hair. Who won? Who won? Is it another tie? Because the other week we had close to a tie.
We tie almost every single
I
time.
swear, it's so damn
Who won?
Photo finish every time.
Flipping the Bird said Abby. Alan Olive said Abby. Donald said Abby. What'd you say? You might need to run back the tape. Harrison's going to run back the tape to see who won.
Instant replay.
By an eagle eye.
Thank you, cool.
Elijah said Abby by a hair.
I think it was
Elijah, nah.
Alan Olive said sorry, Abby.
Lou says we all won.
Or sorry, Abby won. Flipping the Bird, Abby. Now, Harrison is the eye in the sky. He's the eagle eye in the sky. We also have another set of eyes on it in Jack Lauderay. Going to take a look at who won here. I think it's Abby by a hair.
Photo finish. It is great. Keep reviewing it.
3 people now reviewing the tape.
Damn it! Challenge. Where's my challenge?
It's
flag?
Abby by a hair.
Challenge flag. Where's my challenge flag? Rematch. $100.
Rematch?
Somebody send me $100.
Well, you're already supposed to do it. We're making up for it right now. Izzy B said photo finish. I mean, do y'all have space to do a rematch? All right, we're doing a rematch. We're doing a rematch. I'll shotgun another beer, by the way. We're giving y'all your value with the super chats. 16 likes away from 100. Hit that damn thumbs up icon, like the video. Izzy B, it really was a photo finish. Lou G said Trizzy won. We had 3 sets of eyes on the tape, and we came to the consensus that Abby won by a hair. We'll give them a couple minutes. In the meantime, I'll shotgun this beer here.
All right, guys. I think y'all are just so full of it. Lou G knows what's up. Lou G knows what's up. Thanks, Lou.
Okay, don't lie to him.
Lou, no, he's not lying. He's the only truther in this chat. He's the only truther.
I'm biased though. He just literally
Lou G said I'm
No.
Trizzy
No.
Hive.
It's not that he's biased. It's just that he likes. It's just that he thinks that I won. That's what it is. He thinks that I won. It's
No,
not
you
biased.
just said I'm biased.
No.
though.
But it's
I'm
not biased.
Trizzy
No.
Hive.
But it's not biased.
So
We're
you're
not
telling
looking
him that he's lying?
No, he's not biased. He just thinks I won. It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, Lou G thinks. Oh, okay. So
Or is it your
Abby's
dad?
sending in hundreds of dollars.
Or is it her dad? Is it her dad?
See, Izzy B loves
Kurt,
Trizzy.
is it Kurt?
Izzy B loves Trizzy.
And she said Abby.
And she said Abby.
If
won.
Izzy B says
Look,
it,
if we had
I'll
3
take it.
eyes,
I'll
eagles in
take
the
it.
sky.
I'll take it. I'll take
That's
the
it.
L. It's
Take
fine.
the L. Now
It's
you
fine.
can.
I'll
have
redeem
redemption here
myself.
coming up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Another shotgun.
Chug, 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 chug. Wow.
Deletion.
Izzy, Abby is SEC. You want to tell him where you went?
Abby is SEC.
Tell him where you went?
Go Tigers, baby.
Go Tigers.
LSU.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Soon to be SEC champs.
Ooh, calling the upset. Over Georgia.
I don't know about that.
That's going to be a tough one. It's already a huge success for Brian Kelly year one.
Go Tigers.
All right. What else did we get in?
Joe
Luigi
Burrow.
sent in another 20. More
It's
smelling
Joe
salts.
Burrow and go Tigers.
Woo!
Ow!
Siren. 2 spots on your shirt. I know, from the shotgun.
Yeah, we haven't.
We'll get that out of there.
We gotta put some of these.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. To get the spots off my shirt, to not look like a slob.
Hey, we have a fan. We could just hold it in front of you.
Lou G with the 10, so we'll spin the wheel.
It's all right. It's all right, Lou. Hey, it's all in fun though.
Oh my gosh, more push-ups.
All right, senior, you better get to work, my
It's
boy.
like the 3rd time that it's gone on the
Better
push-ups.
get to work, my boy.
You're reversing the cam?
Yerp.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
All right.
All right, here you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow! 8, 9, 10. Wow! Did you guys see that?
Had to give
That's
y'all something
crazy.
special.
That's crazy.
Izzy B said pulling for LSU in the SEC championship game.
Good shit.
Izzy B's Auburn. She's an Auburn girl. So it's the other Tiger. One of the other 9 Tigers in the SEC.
Yeah, really.
Okay, fun fact, trivia question.
Izzy B, I got to give you an F Tennessee.
F
F Tennessee for Izzy B. F Tennessee for Izzy B.
I could play the triangle for you, Chase. We could have a whole little bluegrass band. Be so
Pause,
cute.
Lou. Chase made it clap on the floor. LOL, pause. Indeed, pause.
Giggity.
So we have Arkansas, LSU, Auburn. Temple University. T for Temple U. University. Fight, fight, fight for the cherry and the white. For the cherry and the white. Well, fight, fight, fight.
Let's go, Owls.
Too bad their athletic programs are trash right now.
One of the winningest basketball
The
programs.
2 big
though.
ones, at least.
One of the most winningest basketball programs.
5th
though.
most wins in college basketball history, yet they haven't made it to the NCAA tournament since 2012. Damn shame. Or no, it was after that. They played Iowa and lost in overtime at the Barclays Center a few years ago.
Tragic.
But yeah,
Tragic.
football program, Stan Drayton did some decent things this year. All right, here's our Super Chat menu. We're just giving Trace and Abby some time to recover from their beer bong race. Another beer bong race is coming up. We had one of the bosses and Brett come on to do a Mirbanga. I've done a couple of shotguns, so they'll come back on here in a bit, and they'll do their shotguns. And if we don't get any more Super Chats, we'll just sign off. It's been an incredible day. For those of you just tuning in, had a spike in audience. We already broke down 3 Eagle segments. So, Mitch is coming
Mitchell
in.
Renz is in here. Mitchell Renz is here.
We're great.
Hey, guys, can we get to 500, please? That would make me – my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks, and it would just really make my day if we could get to $500.
Yeah,
$100
$100 will go to
we're
Trace
80
and his birthday fund.
Yeah, we're 87 away.
And then my birthday's in January.
Buy my shots on my birthday, guys. This is so – it would be so nice. It would be so nice.
How old do you think Trace is turning? How old do you think I'm turning?
What's your birthday?
Guess our age.
There's a hint.
The 10th.
Tell me.
I am
5
older.
days after you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Capricorn.
I am
squad.
not older.
Well, let the people decide.
I am 100% older.
Ages. Chase and Trezzy. Keeping it busy. 35 and 23.
Wow!
Yikes.
Wait, which one of us is 35?
Who's 35, Jalen?
I'm gonna pop. I can pop some of these up. So I'm gonna pop some of these up. 'Cause
He
this is
did say
great.
doing him dirty.
This is great.
Trizzy 31, Chase
Here we go.
25. Jalen 35 and 23, Lou G 30 and 31. Izzy! Flipping the bird. I'm older than both you guys.
Here we go. This is
War damn Eagle! Works for both teams. I like it. Cole Raines, Trizzy 31, Chase 25. Jalen said Trace. He guessed that you were 35. All right, so how old will you be?
I'm going to be 24.
I'll be 31.
I'm going to be in my Kobe year.
Yeah.
24.
I feel better than I did at 25, so that's good.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I feel better and younger than I was at 25.
Definitely.
I'll take that.
I feel better and younger than I did at 23.
Bring the party to Birmingham, Alabama from Izzy B. If we're ever there, we're hitting you up, Izzy. We're hitting you up.
It's going to be a good time.
Chase, 26, Trizzy, 31. Flipping the bird. It's just because of the beard.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Babyface Chase's potion likes to
If
say.
I shaved, I would look like a toddler.
Izzy B.
I'd look like I'm 6.
We'll spin the wheel again.
I wish this was a joke.
We'll spin the wheel. Red. All right. We'll have to do some squats with the bands.
Jalen, no, it's not bad you're being serious, brother.
Got to bring the bands out. It landed on red, so we bring on the red bands. Lou G and Elijah have bands, but they're them money bands.
Bands that make a dance. Bands that make a dance. All these chicks popping. I'm just popping bands.
Hey. Y'all going to get those beer bongs up and ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have a margarita machine. We can get that cracking for $500 in Super Chats. We're at 423 right now. So we'll make some Thursday margs if we get the $500 in Super Chats. We're at 423 right now.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Lou, the last thing I want to do is make you feel old, brother.
Lou G, I'll be 31 in March. Nice, Lou G. We're the same age. Let's go, man. Lou G and C. Let's ride. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Wait, were you young for your graduating class?
Yeah, January's in the middle.
Oh, I'm thinking you're going to turn 22, but you're going to turn 23. There we go. Bad math. Bad math. Izzy B, you did make me work out. Spun the wheel. Anytime it lands on red, we got to bring out the red bands. Already ran this morning, though. Run streak 191. Let's ride. You're all young from Allen. How old are you, Allen? Izzy B still waiting on my margarita. Waffle Crusher. Waffle Crusher is back. What up, Waffle? $500, Izzy B. We're at 423 right now. Then we'll bring out the margarita machine.
Izzy, I could call Kylie for you. If you hit 500.
You're probably not, though. Yeah, Trey said he could call Kylie if you want, Izzy. Waffle Crusher.
Yo, where's Potion? He always stops by around this time.
Potion's busy probably doing his own thing.
Potion's probably working on it.
Yeah. All right. We'll let the foam go down. Yeah, the Potion report. He's got his own little Instagram flow. Izzy B, why are you saying sorry?
Thank you, Cool Rains. Thank you.
Cool Rains. Good day, mate.
Come in for blood.
Should I let Trace win?
No. Go for the dub. Go for the dub.
I feel like he needs it.
I don't. That's the thing. I need the beer. I need more beer. Bachelor party weekend.
Thirsty Thursday. What are you doing tonight, Tris?
Get drunk.
You coming with the crew or what?
Coming with the
Nice.
crew.
Katie Trail after?
Oh, yeah.
Let's ride. You going to Katie after?
Yeah.
Let's ride.
Brandon, you want to come to Katie?
All right. Y'all ready to go?
I'm on you.
All right. 3, 2. Oh, Lou G said get him, Abby. So there you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Who will take game 2? Trace with the early lead. Abby trying to close. Trace with the victory. Trace with the victory. But hey, you got it. You leave today with the victory.
Wanted that a little bit more.
He did. He couldn't get embarrassed twice.
I think he had something to prove right there.
A little bit.
That's the squad. That's the squad right there. Izzy, we are at 428. We'll do a 2-minute shot clock here. Any more super chats within the next 2 minutes, we'll stay live. If not, we'll sign off. Nobody needs to send in anything more. Nobody needs to send in anything more. We appreciate all the donations up to this point, but we will start a 2-minute shot clock if y'all want to send in more super chats. Lou G said, get him, Abby. So we talked about that one. Lou G, F Tennessee, Lou G, F Tennessee, because it's the Music City in Nashville. How much for a rubber match? Name your price. A rubber match is like the deciding game when it's tied. Yeah. Yeah, so if a series is like 3-3, the rubber match is the game. This game 7. If it's a best of 5, like game 5.
500, I think.
Yeah, if we get to 500.
All right, if we get to 500, a rubber match will ensue. So I'm actually going to stop the shot clock here.
The thing is, Lou G asked, so just like,
yeah,
ugh,
500. There's 5. So now we're up to 433 after Izzy B sends in the 5. So 500, they'll do a rematch. Game 3, winner take all. And I'll shotgun a beer with them as they do the beer bong. I'll involve myself in that one. Alan Olive, you guys are worth supporting. The best I've seen on the net. Let's go, Alan. Let's go, Alan. Appreciate it. So we'll do the 2-minute shot clock here. 2 minutes, if we get to 500, rubber match, game 3. If not, we out. And we appreciate all the support throughout the show regardless. How far for 500? We're at 433 right now, so that would be $67. I couldn't make it 69 for you, Lou G, after you said I made it clap on the floor. Sorry. Izzy B, help me, guys. Izzy B sent in her 5. Izzy B, F Tennessee. Izzy B, F Tennessee. Izzy B, don't send in any more. Leave it up to the crew. Waffle Crusher, LMAO.
Lamau.
Waffle, waffle, waffle. Lou G, come on, bro. Shaking my head, pause. Pause at your comment. You started it. Is fetch a worldwide thing or a USA thing only? Let's see. Tonight? Katy Trail Ice House after this. Oh, got you. Bet. Where are you going, Trace? Oh, nice. And Melissa? You got to go to Melissa and then back?
No, he's coming like halfway.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Shot clock on the super. 10 seconds left, and then we'll give you like a 20-second pause.
Izzy,
10,
we love you so much.
Losing Hope is back.
Losing hope!
Losing Hope.
Losing hope!
Losing Hope is back.
Losing hope with humanity!
You've missed it, man. We've had a day today. We're at 433 in supers, and Abby and Trace proposed if we got to 500, they would square off in a rubber match and do another beer bong race, because right now they're tied 1-1.
Lou G!
We're 7 away. We're going to get there. Lou G with the 50.
Losing hope with 10!
Losing Hope with 10.
Lou G! Lou G! Lou G!
Now we're 7 away from 500. Now we're there.
Woo!
Luther Franklin.
$500!
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Luther, thanks for tuning in. More smelling salts for you.
Lisa! Want to give him the Greedo?
Lou G said, sorry, Abby, this is the life you chose. That's a Niner thing.
That is a Niner thing, right?
Izzy B, you sub for Abby. I like it.
Everyone
like
type me if you love the Eagles. Spam me.
And then
spam me in the chat if you love the Birds.
we're spinning the wheel for losing hope. Where are we going with this one? Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Luther, what a guy. Appreciate all your support, Luther. I believe Luther Franklin is a 76ers Now OG as well, right?
The $9 one.
Hot Topic, what a store. That's a good idea. Oh, see, the turn thing sucks. Yeah. Yeah. And the spout is smaller, right? Well, technically, you could take this off. Yes.
You just hold the.
Here we go. It just has, I think it has ridges on the mouth. Oh, no, it's, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, got it. See, now game 3 is very interesting between these two. Alan Olive, Ryan Rowe, Lou G, Izzy B, Ernesto typing that me. Let's go.
You want me to pull it off?
Here, I can get it out. Oh. Small. What were you trying to say there?
A nog bong?
A nog bong. Do we have eggnog?
$50. I'll do a beer bong of eggnog for $50.
Trace just said a beer bong of eggnog for $50. I'm not going to put myself out there like that because that sounds disgusting.
I love eggnog. Sorry.
Oh.
Funnel above the that above the funnel. That above the funnel.
There we go. See, oh, that's why this is valuable, I guess. Yeah.
Have the tube above the funnel so it doesn't spill.
Can't you what was the trick? You had to pinch the thing?
Did the thing fall out?
No, we took him out because yeah, we want to do it faster. There you go. Yeah, now you'll be good.
You might go faster, but you're definitely
Trace, go over here because that was almost yeah. Nah, you're good. We'll get it cleaned up. All right, so they're going to do their beer bong race. Who you got? A for Abby, T for Trace. Game 3, winner take all. And then, see you, Sam. See you, brother. And then Trace also said a $50 super chat. He would beer bong eggnog. I kind of just want to see it happen.
I love eggnog.
So he'll do that for a $50 donation.
Sorry. No.
My 6-person beer bong is so cool. It's like 6 feet
We
tall.
need
and
to
it's
bring
got
it in.
6 spouts.
We need to bring it in.
All right, a recession might be coming, but that hasn't stopped Eagles now from popping off. So, so we'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll do my thing, y'all do your thing, and then let us know who wins among these two. I'm not involved in this. I just said that I would do this.
Are you going first, or are we all going at the same time?
I'll just do 3, 2, 1. We'll all go on the crack, and then the competition is between you two. So, Luther Franklin, let's get it, Trace. Ryan Rowe, Abby. Lou G, Abby. Cool Rains, they're both going to be drunk after this one. What say y'all?
Probably not. Maybe I need that eggnog.
Maybe.
Need that eggnog bomb.
I might be a little
Izzy B, LSU. There you go. Nice. Hit one for the Puerto Rican fan. Eagles! Hector, we got you. Junior, Tracy got it. Me too. Who has 50? Izzy B wants to see Trace do an eggnog beer bong, which sounds disgusting. All right. Cheers to the fam. On the crack, they start, and let us know who wins. Ready? No way. Abby was down. She got a late start.
I stopped, but yes,
He did stop.
that's impressive. That's impressive. Control, Alt, Delete.
Abby comes through with the dub even though she started late.
You
What we learn at LSU.
Spills have to be on the ground. I stop. Whatever.
It's not difficult to get into LSU, but if you drink, you do get in. So here, put these back in for y'all.
Okay, see how fast it is compared to when it's on the
Yeah. Much faster. That was a good point. It's a good point. So I think the ridges will go in first. Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah, that way.
Way faster than
Allen Olive. Guys can't hang. What do you mean? 50 at once. Can I team up with someone? Trace?
Somebody, yeah. If we get 2-minute shot or minute shot clock, let's put
All
the
right.
pressure on.
How about this? Minute shot clock. $50 in total. Trace does an eggnog beer bong. It starts now.
punishment for losing to a girl.
And that should be his punishment
Yeah,
for losing to a girl.
it's easy to drink a beer fast when half is on the ground.
Losing Hope said he'd do 20, somebody else. I guarantee you, Losing Hope, if you go 20, somebody will match you. Or we'll stay live until it gets matched. 1 minute. Flipping the bird, I'm still here. Chans, tighten up, baby. It's going to be a good game, Chans. If that's how you pronounce your name. I can't wait for Sunday, man. It's going to be a great game. 38 seconds in, now 40. 50 in total. Trace will eggnog beer bong. That sounds disgusting. Izzy B, come on, please. There's 20. Losing Hope. There's 20 from Losing Hope. 30 more, and Trace does his eggnog beer bong.
Trace.
Guys, like, I want one.
30 more, and Trace does an eggnog beer bong.
Come on, help me out. I'm thirsty.
Come on, y'all.
And I just need it. I need it.
Somebody's going to send it in. I know it. And it doesn't have to be one person. It can be a combination. 30 more, and Trace does an eggnog beer bong. And then we'll sign off, and we'll call it a day. There's 10. There's
10.
5. 15 away. 15 away.
Lou, you have to stick around for the eggnog. You have to stick around for the nog
Lou G,
bomb.
you gotta hang out,
You
man.
gotta stick around for the nog
There's
bomb.
20.
Oh, is that it?
That's
is
it.
that it? Let's go.
That's it. Eggnog beer
Hell
bong
yeah.
coming up.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's run. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this going. Let's get it going.
Let's go. That's going to be disgusting, man.
I can't wait. I'm going to go get it ready.
I didn't know that we had eggnog. Izzy B said, come on, Woo Pig Suey. You'll do that when you do the eggnog beer bong. Mirbanga? Oh, man. An eggnog Mirbanga. Yeah. The Freedom Photo's in here. Make sure you wash that piece out. It's going to be gross.
This might be easier to wash. That's why I did this one.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Oh, this is gross.
Shake it first. You have to shake it. You have to shake it, otherwise.
I stirred it.
I put a straw in there and I stirred it.
Oh, dude, this is fitting.
I'm working.
Oh.
Abby, the Crescent, the Crescent City. What'd you say? It's different?
Put in there. How much should I put in there?
That's probably good.
See the thing is, we have Fireball.
This one's actually.
Eagles Now is live, and Trace is about to do an eggnog Freedom Funnel.
I mean, I'll just nog.
Fireball and that would be pretty good,
Should I
honestly.
throw some Fireball in there? Should I not just nog? Just straight nog?
Straight nog it
3, 2, fly goes fly.
out of the Freedom Funnel. That is disgusting. How thick is that? Ew! Oh my gosh! Go Birds! Oh man, that is legendary. Now snip. Oh!
Trace, stop.
Oh! Lou G said pause. Woo!
Woo! 2 claps and Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Oh my god, that's good.
My daddy was a bootlegger from Allen. That's sick. That's really cool. I'm sure he has stories. All right. We're done. We're going to sign off.
Losing hope. Here's one thing about me. I'm not going to puke. I just don't. I don't have the gag reflex and whatnot. Like
All
Jackie
right.
Moon. Like Jackie Moon.
We'll sing you the Fly Eagles Fly fight song, and then we're going to dip out. The support today, incredible. Yeah, because it's a mailbag question. Got to SEO that bag. All right. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! What a show it was here on Thursday. Eagles Now Live. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all of your donations. It is so much fun being able to chop it up with everybody, and your donations go a long way. As I always like to say, it allows us to build our staff. It allows us to build new studios and continue to give you videos every single day. The next time we're live, Sunday, watch party against the Tennessee Titans. Our live coverage starts with our pregame show, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see all of you there. We'll have an actual guitar, and we will be giving it away to the biggest super chatter, and it's going to be epic. Catch y'all. Have a great weekend. Eagles Now is out. Peace.